Hey guys, Ellen Woodbridge here, independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator in Australia. And today I am playing by the seat of my pants. Oh, I'm missing an earring. No! Oh dear. Missing an earring, never a good thing. I'll find it. I'm playing by the seat of my pants, not with my earrings. But I will take this one out. No, it's not coming out. Hey Bobby, playing by the seat of my pants, I've chosen 2 stamp sets and I do have a rough, they're too wet mate, they're dropping water everywhere. Sorry, Lachlan's just done something for me. Getting my cleaning chamois ready. No video. What do you mean no video, Bobby? Not sure what you meant. Hey guys, I've got out Sweetly Swirled, which is this one that I've played with before with you, and Floral Essence. Well, Kathy, it's cold and windy here there. Thanks, mate. Amazing. No, bring them out. They're too wet. It is 30, I don't know what it is last time I checked, but it's nearly 40 degrees. We are in a state emergency for bushfires and my children are home from school because they're, thanks, perfect, thank you. My kids are home from school because the school has closed because of the catastrophic fire danger that is today. So I've been outside for a bit today, so I'm a bit windswept. I shall ask Google what the temperature is. Yep, it is all black and that means catastrophic, which is no fun at all. But I'm going to get my video up because I've missed like so many of you coming in and I feel very rude for not saying yes, it's yeah. And I went to this high school and as far as I know, it's never closed. Across our state, which is pretty much the size of 4 American states, we have 300 plus schools closed. So it is a real, whatchamacallit, a real state. Now, if I am going in and out for you, can you tell me and I can change my internet settings because I'm not sure what's going on with my internet today. So, hey Sherry, hey Bobby, hey Jennifer, hey Karen, hey Philomena, hey Alison, lots of people joining, Kathy, Joanne, Deb, Jen, Jeannie, Mimi, Philomena, Joanne, Jamie. Hi guys. Yes, well, we are very lucky that Jamie is right on the bush. I'm really close to the bush. But they are new glasses, my lovely. Thank you. I'm glad you like them. Hey Penny, thanks for joining. Yeah, but there are no, at this stage, bushfires in probably 100-kilometre radius of us, 100 kilometres plus. But because it's high winds, low humidity and high heat today, which is why we've got this warning of if a fire does go, it's going to go and people are just got to run. So that's kind of the warning we are on today. So yeah, if something happens, you know, flying by the seat of my pants, don't know what I'm doing with these stamp sets. I have a rough idea. I had a little look at Pinterest and just to get some ideas before I came on. Staying home, although I did have a meeting this morning that I couldn't get out of, Jamie, so we left the kids at home. Oh, my piece of paper just fell on the floor. So I am going to flick us around and we can start playing. While I'm flicking myself around, I want to know, is my internet working okay? And I want some color options, thinking that I'm using flowers, so nothing two out there. So I'd love, just give me some single colors each and I will see what I can do, because I have a feeling it's going to be quite flat. Oh, hold on, sorry. Fine here, awesome. That's good to know, guys. Thank you for that. Okay. So let me try and flick this around. Thank you so much for telling me that. It makes life a lot easier. And I think because all the boys are home, I'm going to shut the door as well. Sherry, I'm not going to use Purple Posy because it actually isn't a current colour, but I can use Purple Posy cardstock. Okay, so the story with Purple Posy is the ink pad and the re-inker have been discontinued, but the cardstock and accessories are current. Blackberry Bliss, Flirty Flamingo. Right, wow, hang on. Flirty Flamingo I have. Next colour range. Highland Heather. And someone said something else. Blackberry Bliss. Okay, you girls know me so well. Purple and pinks. Balmy Blue. Okay, I think I'm done. I'm going to call the colours done. So, this is what we have. And I'm actually going to, my choice, add in Smoky Slate. I'm going to add in Smoky Slate. So there are our 5 colours that we're working with. Hey Karen, thanks for joining. Okay, so yes, I'm looking a little windswept and even my builders are here today. Okay, so what I want to start with, I want to build a bit of a background using these 2 circles and see how we go. You girls did great. Considering I said grab colours, you girls did amazing. So let's start with some white, Whisper White cardstock. Start nice and basic. And I may not make these into finished cards, but we'll get somewhere with them and you can see where I'm going. Hey Margie, thanks for joining. But is everyone safe that we know of for us Aussie girls? Is we haven't heard of anyone losing homes or anything like that with the bushfires? Yes, demonstrator choice, absolutely required, Alison. I love my demonstrator choice. I already had that in mind. I was there going, do I do grey granite or do I do smoky slate? But yeah. And I just want to report to you girls that I am still loving my trimmer. Absolutely loving it. Not having any issues. Haven't had to replace my blade yet. And I've done, I think, 3 classes. Yes, except your dad's friend. That was very sad, Jamie. I was very sorry to hear that. I'm getting used to pulling my cardstock out the opposite way, which is really good. And the other thing I can do as well is I can flick this blade around before I actually change it to see if that makes a difference, because I can't decide. I don't think I use one end more than the other. I try and use my blade equally, going up and down. Oh, someone's at my door. Don't know who's there. My door's closed. There's a voice I don't know. Maybe I should go check. What do you reckon? Hey, Susan. Okay. looks like a delivery of some sort. Not sure what we're getting actually. But anyway. Okay. I think for the moment we're done with this scraps in the bin. Okay. Oh, I think I know what arrived. Oops, Target order. Oops-a-days. It's okay, I used my gift cards. Oh, I shouldn't show you that side. Maybe people can work out what I've been doing by looking at that side. Oh, not good. Okay, so let's get these babies out on blocks. I'm not going to use my oval at this stage, just my 2 circles. Okay, 1 and 2. Apparently this delivery lady seems extremely friendly. Don't know what's going on out there. I might get in trouble in a second. Okay, so we're using Sweetly Swirled, Floral, Essence, and our colours. Just getting myself all organised. I think Alison's in Australia, in Sydney, somehow. Jamie, I'm not sure, but that's in my brain. Please tell us, Alison, where you are. I'm thinking Sydney. Stamping mushrooms. That's what I thought that stamp was when I first saw it. Which one? Which one did you think was mushrooms? The Sweetly... Oh, you mean this? Mushrooms? Stamping mushrooms. You've got me so confused now. You're going to have to tell me. And I do have a doggy next to me. She had her teeth cleaned yesterday, so she's feeling a little worse for wear today. So I'm just going a bit random here. I like 3 of those. Oh, you are down there. Ah, awesome, Alison. I get to see you on Saturday. I was wondering who I might see that comes and visits me here on Saturday. That's a really bad stamping, but you know, we'll live with it. First stamp, I should always stamp off onto my scrap piece of paper, but you know, I'll never learn. And I'm going to leave it at that. That is way too busy for what I wanted. So I'm actually going to do chord warfare. I always have so many chords. Okay, stay. I'm going to do another one. On Stage is a demonstrator only event that at the moment is happening once a year, and it's for us in Australia. It's a 1-day event and it is in Sydney at the ICC. So I'm very excited to catch up with lots of my demonstrator friends. And yeah, is anyone else in the US going to any of the ones in the US and catching up? Because I might be in the US next year, which will be a bit exciting. Nothing is confirmed, but I'm thinking about it. Okay. I'm liking this one better. I think this one is a bit busy, but I think I can save it. This is what I was going for in my brain. That's exactly what I was going for in my brain. I will see Miss Renee and I get to give her hugs and I've got her a gift. Oh, you're going to Vegas, Karen. Oh, you will love it. I love on stage. You will have to try and find me, Christy. I will be in my purple electric wheelchair, so I'm not hard to miss. Oh, sorry, Missy, that was your foot. Okay, what I might do, I'm going to need this, so I'm just going to clean off this block. Actually, I think I'm going to clean both and put them away, because I don't think, unless, no, I won't use them anymore. Yes, please come and find me. I probably won't move around too much. Oh no. Yes, it's not a Stampin' Up colour I can describe though. It pretty much, yeah, it's a purpley pink. I love it. So I'll be there with bells on. Well, not literally bells, but you know what I mean. I haven't missed an event yet in my 8 and nearly 9 years. I've been Demonstrator for 9 years next February, on the 1st of February. It is the Purple People Eater. Okay. Whoops. Okay, let's go. Wow, losing stamp sets. Let's go to the Floral Essence stamp set. And what I'm thinking of doing is adding a couple of these flowers to the background. So building a bit of a background. I may have been a bit inspired by my dear friend Ruth, who loves building backgrounds and one sheet wonders. So I've opened my Highland Heather and my Flirty Flamingo, and we shall see how we go. Okay, so I think I'm definitely using, I'm going to start on the background I don't like first, so I can stuff that one up before I go with the other one. Okay, picked up that one, picked up this one, so I'm just going to keep each flower the same colour, I think. I'm going to use, okay, I should be stamping on, only because these are so solid. I have our our stamp mat, and this is, I'll actually put it under this, just so, because I'm going to be stamping off the sides. Okay, right. Can tell I'm totally unorganized. I could wear Jingle Bell earrings. I absolutely would. Yes, we are. No, none close at all at this stage, Leonie. Thank you for asking. But the kids are home from school. So just creating a bit of a background. Now I am stamping this off. So I'm just doing a bit of layering, seeing how it looks, and then we'll go for it on the big card. Okay. I can't wait to see you on Saturday, Leonie. I'm very much looking forward to my Leonie hug. This Flirty Flamingo is so fluoro sometimes. Sometimes I use it and I go, that's so nice. It's just looking really fluoro on this card. And would you believe we've got 5 flowers? I actually like that, just to create the background. And this one I might do a bit differently, although I still am going to stamp off because we have room in here. I'm going to nestle and overlap two together. Yes. Do you want me? Oh, that would have been a good one to try there. I might try that on a scrap piece of paper for maybe a feature flower. That's a really good idea to try. And what I still want to do is I've got to go back and do my flower centers. I'm not sure how I'm going to work in the balmy blue actually. Haven't worked that one out yet. Stamp this one off, pop this one in here, and I'm liking just the concentration at the bottom. I think I'm liking that. Okay, let's grab a scrap and try that idea. Oh, I totally knocked my camera. Sorry. Oh, I haven't gotten a big enough scrap. Need to bring it back a touch more, don't I? Okay, we'll use one of these pieces that I've already cut. So we want this one stamped off. Oh, that wasn't good stamping off. Okay, and I might clean this one off. We are now totally crooked, doing my head in. Okay. And do this one stamped on. They sort of kinda do. They sort of kinda don't. Tell me what you think of that. Sort of kinda works. Actually, it looks good. It does look good. Hey Chris, thanks for joining. Which one, Leonie? Sweetly Swirled or Floral Essence? I'm pretty sure you've got Floral Essence. What do you mean you want one more pink one? I might add something with the sentiment cluster. Okay. Okay, I'll leave this one here. Do I do blue flower centers, or should I just go traditional and do yellow? It does make it look quite dimensional, doesn't it, Jamie? I do like it. Okay, flower centers. I may... Pink flower, so there are 5 on the background, not 4. But there... No, I am going to add another one with the sentiment or whatever. There will be 5, don't worry. It's hurting my brain as well, but I have plans. Which pink? I might go So Saffron because we've sort of gone softer colours. We're up to 6 colours, girls. I normally don't do this. So many colours anyway. Okay. So we are using 2 different flower centers because these flower centers are different shapes. No? Oh, have to do our friend over here. Classic colours of the yellow and the purple. Reminds me of the Sydney Kings basketball team. I don't know why. I think because we went to so many games when I was a child. Okay, so I've done those ones. And I'll just clean this off because the block's pretty grotty. I know, cut loose. I know. The swirly, I'll put this one on top so you can have a look at it, Mrs. Newman. It's a really sweet set. I've done a number of cards with it. I've done one on here and I've done a couple of cards, and I bought it for the swirls, but I have used the flowers and built a bit of a wreath, which looked really good as well. Oh, hold on, wrong end of the... Oh, no, I just dropped... It's okay, I can reach it. Don't you hate it when you drop a clear stamp? Oh, Jamie, you'll be not so pleased to hear I've lost another stamp out of that stamp set. I swear that stamp set is cursed. And yeah, I've lost... I now have no sympathy stamp sets, no sympathy sentiments in that stamp set. It's quite hilarious, really. Apparently I'm not destined to make sympathy cards, despite the fact my mother keeps needing sympathy cards. She took another one yesterday. And we're very jealous of her. She's on her way to the airport at the moment. Going on a nice, well-deserved holiday. For 3 weeks. She's deserting me for 3 weeks. Thought it was quite rude, really. Yes, and look, it's got really great sentiments in a great font as well. It's a bit of a sleeper of a stamp set in the catalogue, to tell you the truth. But yeah, so how am I going to use this balmy blue in the card? Because I'm liking this. Or do I now, because we tried this and that's really pretty, do I do some dimensional balmy blue feature? She is going to Singapore and for 4 nights, and then they're popping on a cruise ship and cruising back, which goes Singapore, Darwin, Cairns, Airlie Beach, Brisbane and Sydney. I know I could sponge it, but I don't want to. I think the backgrounds are pretty busy as they are. I don't think they need to be any more busy. I'm thinking maybe a dimensional flower using our 2 flowers like this, but in balmy blue. Oh, nice. Yes, so I don't know if they've ever been to Singapore before. I think they've only been to the airport for a stopover as such. I'm just going to close some stamp sets here because we're getting a bit out of control. They will have a great time, although I know they met another Stampin' Up! Demonstrator on a cruise not that long ago. A couple of years ago. Oh, I can't think of a name. Whose vest? Rosvest? Yes, Rosvest. And they were talking, and they were talking about Stampin' Up! And their mum goes, oh, my daughter does Stampin' Up! Blah, blah, blah. And then Ros knew exactly who I was. So it's pretty funny that I can't go anywhere, and neither can my parents, without us knowing people. But there you go. That's just a bit about my life. Oh, nice. David's been there for work. He really enjoyed Singapore, actually. Very much so. And I'm thinking I'll use Blackberry Bliss for my sentiment. Okay. 1, 2. 1. Oh, I don't know why I put away the So Saffron. I've still got to do flower centers. 2. And then in full strength with this one. Don't know how. Oh, I still did good. You can still see the other petals underneath, which is quite nice. Oh, I like that. They look so pretty. They are so easy to do. Roz, yes, Roz Vest. Yay. Oh, thank you for tagging her, Wendy. You know, we're just talking about her here. Hope she doesn't mind. If she does, oh well. I'll see. I'll hopefully see her. Roz is beautiful. And she made time to come and tell me that she met my parents. It was actually really sweet. She's a sweetheart. Just took me a second for the name to come, because anyone that knows me knows I'm really crap with names, unless I've known you for a long time. It is looking pretty. Try looking. Yeah, you can spell today, Mrs. Newman. Okay, so I'm going to have to hand cut these babies out, but what I might do first, got a couple of splodges. I could do some splatter. Let's see. We're getting a bit busy here. Ah, yes. So, should I make some thank you cards? You're really missed. There are a lot of people I could give that one. You'd always agree to splatter, Jamie. If I use the thank you, what punch would I use? How about we do that first? Yes, that's what, yeah, that actually really might work, Jamie. You're right, I hate it when you're right. That would look really good. Okay, so the thank you fits in there, and then I could maybe have some light flowers coming in from the corners, because I don't particularly feel like getting out my my die cutting machine and doing any of that jizzer jazz. Hello, Miss Roz. Thank you for joining. Haven't seen you in a while. Okay, right. So I've got my stamp. I've got my punch that I'll just pop to the side. Now, do I stamp on a colour, like getting Highland Heather and stamping in Blackberry Bliss, or do I grab, sorry, thinking out loud here, you're hearing all my processing thoughts. Do I grab, so if we're putting the blue over the somewhere on there with the sentiment, because I've got some, I don't know how I splattered these bits. I'm thinking of stamping Blackberry Bliss on Balmy Blue paper. So then we've got 2 hits of the blue. Look, I'll see how it looks, and we can always put it in the use it up box for another project, because that is exactly what the use it up box is for. Now that's if I can find my Balmy Blue paper. What ruddy song? What did I do to, oh, that's Pool Party, that's not helpful. Don't need to add another colour to the mix. Okay. Hey Jeannie, thanks for joining. Oh no, Jeannie, you've been here the whole time. You've just been quiet. You're obviously crafting. In a round window, I see Ellen and Leonie. No, it has to be the arch window. The arch window was my favourite. I don't think the Americans are getting exactly what we're getting with. She never said my name on Romper Room. We're talking about kids programs where they, yeah. Play School is the windows, and yeah. Oh, cool. I hope this afternoon's class goes well, Wendy. I haven't got any classes till not this coming Sunday, next Sunday. Yeah, this is my dodgy ink pad. Don't ask. I do have a new one that I will grab out. But I haven't put any stickers on that ink pad yet. You had romperoo? Oh, recuperating from surgery. I hope it all went well. Let me grab this other ink pad that hopefully isn't so gross. So you had romperoo. Did you have Play School, Deborah, or do you still have Play School? Oh, this isn't... Oh, my God. I think some of you demonstrators may be able to see why I'm going, oh, my God. Because that is a brand new ink pad. One. Oh, do one from each side, Ellen. So then you can shove the punch in there. Two. Right. Where do I put the punch? Oh, just very sleepy. We could be... Bozo. We never had Bozo the clown. Oh, I didn't put that one far enough up. This one I did, thankfully. Okay, that's fine. What I will do on this side, I will re-stamp it a bit further up so we can get the thank you in the middle of the punch, which is always wanted. Yes, exactly what Jamie said. Okay. Now, what I am thinking is possibly using one of these flowers and just having it stamped off in the background. Is that too many flowers? Hang on, I'll leave this ink pad open over here. Where are my card bases? Maybe we do just keep them clean. Maybe. I'm not, the balmy blue isn't really corresponding very well at the moment. Now I can always cut off these ends. Right. I think I'm going to leave those thank yous plain because there's so much busyness. Yes, she did have the magic mirror. No, I think she called my name once and like I watched it every day as a child. Okay, now I'm going to use my sprung scissors to save my hands today. See how we go. See how much trimmering I can have today, although these aren't super hard to cut out. They're not super intricate. So you guys are going to have to chat amongst yourselves because I can't cut and read the messages at the same time. I'm good, but I'm not that good. Now you will notice as I'm cutting, I am moving the paper and not moving my scissors so much. It does help to get a smooth cut rather than it being jagged, because except for that bit there as I say it, because you're moving the paper and you're not making jagged little movements. Hang on one sec here. I do sometimes cut past where I need to, so I'm not fighting against the bulk of the paper. So yeah, so all I'm really doing is opening and closing the blade of the scissors, and I'm letting me moving the paper with my other hand do all the hard directional work as such. And I just find and I found this through watching other crafters. It's nothing new. It's just totally did a dodgy bodgy one there. Yeah, I'm fighting with the paper. And that's what I do when I start fighting with the paper. I just snip it off and off we toddle, nice and fun. Okay, that is one done. Leave out the balmy blue if needed. Yeah, I'll see. Hold on. God, you girls have been talking. No remote controls. You're not loving the blue. So you're not loving the blue at all? Or what are you thinking? I need more suggestions here. It's probably because there's no other blue on the thing. But see, if I add a dimensional one, or are you just not loving that I've stamped on blue? Because if I add a dimensional blue flower, it looks fine. So are we saying no to the blue on the like the blue cardstock, or the blue altogether? Hey Rose. Hey Delinda. No, I don't have any swaps for on stage. I'm only doing, yeah, I think the blue cardstock is a bit much too. So should we try this stamp on another cardstock, or should we just stamp it on white and maybe edge it with some ink if required? These are my thought processes, because I really love this balmy blue flower. Because I think if we used a lot of balmy blue, it would have lost the impact by just being one single balmy blue flower. That is a lot thicker than what I wanted. Let me go in here just a bit. I think I'm totally off screen doing my cutting too, which isn't helpful for you guys to see what I'm doing. Just scream at me. Okay, what I'm going to do is cut from here, get rid of this bulk, and it might be a touch easier. So much easier. Because I'm trying to speed through, because hey, this is like watching paint dry, isn't it? Vellum might, you and Vellum, oh, you have your boomerang bags. Okay, you can explain your boomerang bags, because they are really cool. It's a very good project, a reuse project that Leonie does locally with an organisation down the south coast. No, it's not a bag to carry your boomerang in. It is a bag that you keep and reuse, hence the boomerang. But I don't know if there's more of a story to the boomerang bag. Okay, Jamie, my issue with vellum is oh, did I explain it okay, Leonie, or are you busily typing there? Okay. Oh my dear word. Right. Rubbish in the bin and all over Louisa's head. We are discarding these thank yous to the use it up box pile, and they can be used on another project. I'm also not going to use this Highland Heather flower, but it was a good experiment and I will use it in another time. There you go. Bit more information there, Miss Leonie. Oh, hold on, I've got to let the dog out. I'll be back in 2 shakes. Do you want to go out, miss? You're missing your boys. Out you go. There you go. Okay. I've got the door shut because the boys are chitter-chattering out there, so... Ellen, Rose can't see my comment. Oh, Rose, go out and go back in. Ellen, substitute Whisper White punched out for the sentiment. Yes, that's what I'm going to try it with the end of this piece of paper and see how I go, because I still have my Blackberry Bliss open. So, and this, yeah, it may work, it may not. We'll see. Trying to keep it clean because we've got such a busy background, but I'm loving the background. Punch. And this is the Timeless Label Punch. Totally in love with it. I'm so glad they added it to the catalogue this year. Right. I think that one can go in the bin. Oh, you make project. Oh, that's a good idea. Out of the curtains, those good old cafe curtains. Oh my dear word. I'm feeling in the background colours, I'm going to need to use some Blackberry Bliss just to bring that colour out. What are we thinking, just like that, like on dimensionals, and this sort of nestled in there? I don't mind if I cover up one of those pink ones. I think that's much cleaner. And do you know what? I could edge it in the blue. I love making you laugh, Leonie. I've been looking at houses that a friend of mine is looking at buying, and yeah, there was this house that had like ceiling to floor, like those soft blinds that you're talking about, and I'm just there going, I'll vomit on the blinds. And then on the next photo they had I don't like it edged. I think it looked better plain. I don't know what colour the card base is yet, but I'm thinking of making Blackberry Bliss a matte. So these may need to be cut down a touch and I can make it a matte. Another one for the Use It Up box. I'm just keeping it plain and simple. But yeah, I think it'll look like really dramatic if I just had a thin Blackberry Bliss matte. Me stamping on this stamping mat is working really well. I'm getting beautiful results. It's a good thing to use with your photopolymer stamps. Just gives you nice results each time. And for such an inexpensive tool, I always have them out for classes if we're using photopolymer stamps. Okay, I'm glad I cut all this white cardstock. Okay, I'm liking that as clear. Right. I'm finished with all my stamping, And no, I'm not doing splatters, I don't think, Jamie. I don't think we need... Oh, do we need it? Do I really? We can always do them at the end, but that's okay. It's all good. I'm thinking I might use a Smoky Slate card base with a Blackberry Bliss matte. And I think that will tie everything together beautifully. That's my thought. I could use some pearls coloured in blue or Blackberry Bliss, because I think I have... Do we have... No, we don't have Blackberry Bliss in... I do have Balmy Blue in my blends, but I don't have Blackberry Bliss. Okay, where am I up to? I need to clean some stamps because I've got some pretty strong colours hanging around that I am likely to put my hand in and transfer it elsewhere, because we all know that really is going to happen. I don't know if I clean this, but I will. Now I'm going to show you a neat trick. I'm going to show you my little cleaning mat with this thank you stamp while I've got it out, and I'll see if I can remove some of this staining. So this is the stamp cleaning pad, and smells pretty whiffy, but it works really well. No, I'm not losing any stamps, Jamie. And I literally just pounce it up and down, and I can see the staining already being removed from this stamp. So it doesn't make it perfect, but it does remove a lot of the staining. So it says on the instructions, once I've done this, I need to clean it off. Oops. I need to clean it off. So I sort of have dirty and not so dirty. Okay, and what I'm going to do while I'm here is clean the back of this stamp. I just use my finger and sort of rub it through because it's kind of lost its stick, and I've got a bit of ink on here. Can clean everything with these chamois. They're amazing. And now I've got clean. Okay, but I am going to put the stamp back on the block, and I'll show you how much of that staining we removed just by using the stamp cleaning pad, which is great. No, can't use it takes away it removes the staining from the photopolymers. I don't know how it does it, but it does it. So it just removes the staining. Right, now, Blackberry Bliss. Let's get motoring. And I'm very surprised these colours have worked so well, because we're using like brights and subtles and all of those things together. Oops. What? If you use Stays On Cleaner on photopolymer stamps, it eats the photopolymer. Over time, it's not going to happen straight up, but over time you will ruin the stamping surface of your stamps. So that is why we don't use Stays On Cleaner on anything except for our red rubber cling stamps. There's your PSA for the day. Okay. Now if I make this 10, I've got crafter launches just waiting to happen here, girls. Okay. Oh, no, need to do a second one. Okay, 2 of those. Let's trim down these a touch. So I basically want to take 1/2 centimetre off each side. So I'm thinking I might take 1/2 centimetre off the bottom. And I'm just using, rather than using the, I'm using this end and just taking 1/2 centimetre because it's just as easy to use this end because I know what I want to take off. So I don't normally use that side. I don't often use this side of my trimmer for measuring, but today I am. 1/2 centimetre, and doesn't have to be exactly perfect. I'm just being rough, and I'm actually taking it off the top because I like the composition of these flowers down here. So I'll take it off the top, and that's everything trimmed. Get rid of my bits into the bin. Trimmer away. Oh no, card bases, girls. I said smoky slate. That'd look really good to bring all the colours together. Grey granite. If you're my smoky slate, you will be next to my Merry Merlot. Now, I already have, because we're making 2, I'll grab out 1, except I've grabbed out 2 full sheets, which isn't helpful. I always use it. Oh, so do I, but I thought, oh, Jennifer, I know. And I'm making gifts for my team for on stage, so I sort of have a pile of those on the go and a hot glue gun, which was our cordless one, Jamie. That was on charge last night because I ran out of charge twice yesterday because I didn't fully charge it in between times. So, yeah. Do you know what, girls? I've expected you this whole time to notice something, and no one's noticed. There's a new addition to the screen, and no one's noticed. I'll just now wait and see if anyone's noticed. It's always easier to have the bulk of the cardstock on the left. Yes, exactly. But when I'm cutting little stuff, I often use like the big measurement and don't go, oh, I'm just taking off 1/2 centimetre. Hello, Miss Emily. You missed out on a gorgeous lunch, Miss Emily, made by Mr. Lachlan. The boys had steak, a garlic creamy sauce and salad. It was really good, and I got leftovers because I don't really eat steak. Yes, Jeannie, I finally got one that fits, and it's like I went from a 54 to a 50, which is a bit scary. Okay, gluing time. Glue, glue, glue. Right. Gluing our big bits. Yes, so I got a different style of ring this time. No, the grid paper's always, it's my ring. I'll bring it up close. If you have a look at the setting, it's a crown. It's just a cute Pandora one. So now I can say I'm actually a princess. Yeah, I was at Tuggerah on the weekend for the Santa parade because I had a child playing in the Santa Parade. So I took the opportunity to duck into Pandora. And lucky Pandora rings are inexpensive. Look how that pops on that dark background. We may need to add splatter, Jamie. You may be right. I was trying to avoid making a mess. I know, I got asked at my work Christmas party on Saturday night, what's with the new ring? It's like, it's all good. They thought like it was totally real, and I'm there going, no, can't afford that. You wish. See, it's from their Disney range. I quite like their Disney range of things. Quite sweet. Now, if I pop this onto this, we definitely will need purple Blackberry Bliss splatter, Jamie. I hate it when you're right. Sorry, just laying a few things out because we're going to add the other hit of colour. I don't know if I like the smoky slate background, you know. I'm not sure about this layout on this card because I really like it coming in from this side. Well, I suppose we'll just make 3 flowers there. That'll work. Someone's in trouble. Okay. I like that, but I'm not sure about the smoky slate. It is a real ring, but it's just not a diamond ring. I hope you can't hear what my husband's saying because I'm dying of laughter. All good. Okay, so I am going to get a aqua painter. This one happens to be full. I'm going to get a block. I'm losing it here, girls. No, it's one of my workmates, so we've spoken about my rings, and my other rings, as you girls have been telling me for so long, were way too big. So we're actually done something about it, and it is a bit small, but that way I won't actually have it falling off or spinning. So yeah. Okay, so I have this. I'm gonna need my splat box because being such a strong colour, and I've already got some of this Blackberry Bliss on my fingers. Okay, hand sanitizer away, put my splat box together. What are we thinking of the smoky slate bases? I need to know. No, that's okay, Leonie. Thanks for joining. I'll see you on Friday night. I'm hoping I'll see you Friday night. My splat box does want to go together. Oh, I'm making a right royal mess here. Okay, rightio. One at a time. Hopefully you girls can see, even though it's a bit of a shadow. I don't know how I can change it really. Well, maybe I can. Maybe I can. Okay, I've got this. Not impressed. No, I'm not impressed with the smoky slate, so I'm really happy to take suggestions. So I'm just putting a couple of drops and quite happy with that. That looks really nice. Oh, look at that, lovely. It's not super strength because I did water it down. So we'll see how this one turns out, and I will need a baby wipe. Well, that one's a lot, but you know. Adding in a couple of full strength ones with the end. Okay, right. Done. Okay. I have made a bit of a mess. The slap box is messy, but I can deal with that. Okay. Baby white. Because this colour is, I call this colour evil, because the amount of mess it makes is just horrific. Okay. Yeah. It's just such a strong, and just goes everywhere and stains everything, and yeah. I think I may even need to get some alcohol, because it's stained my white desk, but alcohol will take it out. Okay, dealt with that. Oh, there's still some splatter on my desk. See you, Leonie. I do. I might. Hey, Eileen. Sorry, just try black card base. I'm thinking what someone just suggested. Nothing blissful about those blackberries. No. Totally agree with you. Okay. I'm thinking like basic grey. If we go basic grey, I think that will be, it'll still be grey, but it won't be as strong. Let's just, yeah. Hand sanitizer's the bomb. That's better. Look at that. The difference of having the basic grey to, oh, that just makes it so dramatic. The smoky slate was just too light, even though it was the colour we used. Amazing. Right, now, where did I put those card bases? I put them over here, so I'll put them back in my smoky slate. Very, very happy with the basic grey. It is, isn't it? I thought black would be a bit too dark. Would you believe I just put my whole piece of basic grey back in the pouch? Yes, keep the drama going. That's exactly right. But we've got the lightness of all those subtle colours. By just having the blackberry bliss in there, it is a bit dramatic. Okay, trim it back down. Oh, I haven't done too badly for knowing where I'm at. Yes, we are Linda. Thankfully, they are not close to me or Jamie or Leonie, who was just in here, but she just had to skedaddle and get lunch for herself and her love. But yeah, we are on a huge fire alert today, because it's low humidity, high heat and high wind. So if a fire does start, they will have real troubles getting that fire out, which is not a good thing. So Yeah, and we did not have a good winter for rain, and so far this season, summer, we've had a little bit of rain, but we're just not having enough rain. Yes, there are some that could go more out of control than what they are and come into our area because we have huge bush corridors. But yeah, that's exact. Is that right, Jamie? No rain at all yesterday for the whole of Australia. That is really, really scary. Okay, so nothing fussy with these, just sticking them straight down because we've got all the drama with the colours. Haven't done a dark, broody, I don't know, haven't done this kind of colour scheme in a while. I like it. And I need to make a confession. The last card I made is a left-handed card. A left-handed card, the one I made on my last video. I didn't even open the card base. You know, I normally open it and go, yep, I'm making it right. And yeah, I didn't even check. Sorry, I've got more Blackberry Bliss here, and of course I'm wearing a white base top that I've never worn before. So I'd hate to get Blackberry Bliss ink on a brand new top. Oh, I know. And look, my left-handed friends appreciate a left-handed card, especially when I write on the inside, and they just giggle. So it's all good. It will get used and get given to someone, but bloody funny. Okay, so done that. Lovely. Now we've just got to put some dimensionals on our blue flowers, our balmy blue flowers. Just use the scissors I have here on my desk. I'm thinking our thank yous also need to go on dimensionals, otherwise I'm just putting one in the middle for the moment, and then depending on where it sits on the card I can add in another one as required. Sorry girls, my reflux isn't playing nicely. I'm just going to chew on a lolly for a sec so my esophagus doesn't get burnt through. Yeah, this year number is unbelievable. And it's in Queensland as well, or the lower part of Queensland as well. Do you know what? We haven't used any leaves at all for this card. And I don't think it actually needs it. So for this one, what I want to do is I want to nestle this flower up here to make a grouping of 3, and then I'll get the thank you and I'll then nestle it in underneath. Wow, that's good. It's about time they called in help from the other states. I think I like that a lot. That's lovely. That fits in there perfectly. I like that one. With this one, what I was thinking was covering up this one, because if we add this, it's, it is 6 flowers. So we really do need to sort of kind of somehow, I didn't mean to drop that on there. Oh, I didn't rip it either. Don't know how I managed that. Just seeing where it looks nice. I don't know. I need to stick and plonk. That's what I need to do. Thanks for sharing, Deb. No, they can't go on like this. No, absolutely not. I'm thinking if I go... Okay, I'm just going for it. And as you can tell, I do like one of these cards better than the other from the outset. Yeah, it's ridiculous. Yep, gotcha, Deb. At the bottom, definitely. Because I like the white space up here. I like the pop of blue. One pop of that balmy blue just works beautifully. Okay, these are our 2 cards finally. After a bit of faffing about. Thank you for your colour suggestions. They were amazing. Now, anyone going to on stage that wants one of these, I can bring them for you. I'm waiting. Oh my God. Hold on one sec. I'm waiting on a delivery from my delivery man, from my friend Chris. My voice, it's gone. Okay, so the stamp sets we used are oh my dear word. Floral Essence and Sweetly Swirled. You girls chose all the colours and the only one we added was So Saffron. I don't know how to zoom in. I've tried to zoom in on my phone. Hold on. Oh, I can. That's never worked for me before. So, this is card 1. And then this is card 2. Well, I did use Smoky Slate. Oh, the other way. Okay. Thank you. Thank you for your help, girls. It was a bit of an effort, but we certainly did make it together. Always together. Which I like. Sorry, just trying to get these laid out. Right, there we go. Basic grey. Basic grey we did use as the background, but we didn't stamp with it. So I used Smoky Slate for the circles, but basic grey for the card base. A new skill. Yes, I have got new skill. I can't tell you how many times I've tried that myself and it's never worked. Ever. And now it does. Ridiculous. But I may be back on Thursday. But I am gone from Friday and I'm not back till Sunday. So I I will see you guys hopefully on Thursday, even if it's just a quick hey, how you going? I will come on because I can't show you the things that I'm giving my friends because I want them to see them first. But thank you so much for joining me tonight or today, wherever you may be. And I will catch you guys, half of you are on stage, half of you later. Bye.